Threw his coat on the ground this morning, I saw.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Can you pause that music real quick? Greeny.
Hello, Mcafee.
Hey, can we call you in 5 minutes? We just wrapped up a call. Is that okay?
Of course.
You look good, bro. Look at how healthy.
I have until 3 o'clock, so I cleared out as much time as you need.
Hey, guess who's here? AJ Hawk is here today.
That's my guy.
You guys got a quarterback yet?
Now, what are these reports that people are sending? I'm hawking this book all damn day, so I don't know what's going on. But I'm getting reports that is Florio reporting that the 49ers are trying to get in this?
Oh, no. We'll call you in 5. We'll call you in 5. We'll call you in 5. All right. All right, let's take a break.
Oh, no.
His heart just got fixed.
Yeah.
He's panicking.
This can't happen.
Bite.
All right. Jets fan, author, got your number available now from the Mike Greenberg and Hembo Brains. I can't wait to see how that does and can't wait to chat with him. What's he talking about with Florio? The Niners getting in?
Wow.
Aaron Rodgers with the Niners? Oh, my God. Why is Jimmy G so good with the Niners? Well, he knows every single situation and knows where to put them at and how they need to go in there. What's Aaron pretty good at?
Yeah, he's pretty proficient at that as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's actually said on this particular program, there was this one disguise that they were showing, and I remembered it from 2004. A team was running this.
Second preseason game.
You remember they were running a little disguise inverted 2, and I knew that they were going to go that. So I told Lazard and Devontae, I gave them a little, hey, need to do this, and then bang, and it was exactly what they did in 2006, which I thought was going to happen. Like, that's his thing, right? Isn't that like his fucking thing?
Recall. His crazy recall. Yeah, absolutely. Unbelievable recall.
Which all the greats do. That's why the Bryce Young information is a big deal.
Right. Huge.
But him and that Shanahan offense, just looking around.
Couple good weapons around him.
Yeah, you got to run him.
Yeah, they need another quarterback. What, they have 6 on staff? How many do they have?
Oh, AJ's not happy about the Niners.
Oh, NFC. Oh.
Oh.
Now, I will say, Packers leverage with Niners.
Yeah.
Okay?
For sure.
Jets, not much, right? Because everybody's kind of come out and said it's going to happen. Niners in the NFC, actual menaces to Packers. That is built-in leverage there. Niners don't have any picks.
No first. No.
Greeny,
Yes.
before we went to break, we had a quick conversation about what is Florio talking about? The Niners getting into the game? There's no way they have enough draft picks to get in there. Don't let your new heart, I don't know what happened with your heart. We're happy you're back. Don't let your heart kind of get worried about that whole thing, right? They got no chance. This is Jets or bust, right? This is the Jets.
Well, it better be. I mean, I have been busy all day long selling this book, and I got a bunch of people sending me notes saying that Mike Florio is reporting that the 49ers, you have to tell me, are trying to get involved in this, are standing at the ready in the event that the Rodgers thing to the Jets falls through, just generally causing trouble for me in ways that I do not need on this day or any other day. So I need you guys to tell me this isn't true, or it is very possible I will smash my head into a wall.
Don't do that.
No.
You already got a bad heart. We don't need a bad brain. AJ would know more than anybody. AJ, what do you know?
I don't know anything. That's the thing right now, Greeny. Like, I don't know
liar.
what the holdup is, but I wanted to ask you. I don't want to put any negative vibes out there, but let's just say for some reason the universe doesn't align and Aaron doesn't make it to New York. What happens to that fan base there, and what does your life look like if it doesn't happen?
Glasses off.
Why are you even saying this aloud? Like
7 at a craps table.
We want to talk through it. We want to talk through it, Greeny.
You have promised me. I watched it on this show when Aaron Rodgers live on YouTube on the Pat McAfee show alongside AJ and Pac-Man and the entire crew said he wants to come to the Jets. The Jets want him to come to the Jets. The Packers want him to come to the Jets. In my experience, when it only takes 2 parties to make a deal work and 3 of them want this one to happen, it should be a done deal.
You're right.
I have to assume what's holding it up is the Packers want more than the Jets want to give up. But at some point, someone very smart who works in another business negotiating deals for a living once said to me, Greeny, at the end of the day, every negotiation reaches a point where you either make the deal or you don't. And they will get to that point, I have to believe, somewhere before the draft. I assume it'll be right before the draft. Both sides will say, all right, we're done here. This is the best I'm going to do. This is the best you're going to do. And they're going to make the trade. Rodgers will be a Jet. I am I'm the most negative person in the world, and I firmly believe that.
Well, maybe that negativity will turn into some positivity if you get a quarterback that leads you guys to the promised land, because you've had a miserable fan experience for a long time with the Jets. Did you see what Schrager said? Schrager came out, and he has good sources. I believe Schrager has good sources with the Jets.
Yep.
I do believe. He this
Very,
morning.
very much so.
Okay, so I am right with that. He floated out like what a projected potential trade could look like from the Jets and the Packers. It's like a second and a fourth or something like
And a
that.
conditional second.
And a projected second or conditional second, depending upon if he plays and how well the Jets do. And then there's some compensation on the other side if Aaron doesn't play after this year that I think the Jets are expecting from the Packers if it's only a one-year type lease, rental type situation. Is that what you're hearing? And do you have any sources? And who's holding it up here? Is that like the Packers are trying to figure out whether or not they want to agree to that, or it's the Jets wanting to figure out if that's what they want to give away? What do you know, you think, from the situation?
So Schrager is excellent, but I'll see his sources and raise him Mike Tannenbaum, who was the actual general manager of the Jets when they traded for Brett Favre. So he has lived this, and this is what he told me, was that the agreement that they made with the Packers was that they would trade them, I think it was a third-round pick, and then another pick the following year that was conditional based upon certain criteria, including how many snaps he played, how successful the team was. For example, if the Jets had won the Super Bowl, they would have owed the Packers a first-round pick, which obviously any Jet fan and the entire organization would be delighted to pay. On the flip side, yes, because Aaron Rodgers said on your show that he was 90% retired before he went into the dark, everyone is approaching this as though it will likely be a one-year situation. So, yeah, if you're the Jets and you give up a lot and he retires after 1 year and you didn't win the Super Bowl, then maybe you want to get something back. So I think that makes a lot of sense. But what I think is holding it up now, to answer your other question, is the Jets have a first-round pick and they have 2 seconds. So if you're the Packers, there's no reason not to be trying to get as much of that as you possibly can. And the Jets are trying to give them as little of that as they possibly can. And eventually, both sides know where it will probably wind up, and that's where they will finish it.
And just like you said, the professional negotiator says at the end of the day, it's just both sides conceding pretty much and saying, yep, we've made enough progress. Let's go ahead and do it. I think the Jets understand that they're in a good position because the worst thing that could happen is they stink. They've stunk forever.
Yeah.
So it's like what it is. And for the Packers, they got to get the money off their books. They got to get Aaron out of the locker room. If Jordan's going to be your starter, you don't want Aaron Rodgers in there as well. I mean, that is obviously not going to be the case. He's not going to be a backup quarterback. So both sides, I think, are going to make it happen. When will it happen is the massive question.